Alright team, buckle up. We are landing in Panama City with a mission, a DIY layover challenge. We just have 12 hours to conquer this town. From racing the jungle canopy to witnessing one of the modern wonder of the world, the massive Panama Canal, and we are doing it for free. As the sun sets, we are getting lost in the historic romantic street of the Old Quarter, and then chasing our ocean breeze down the stunning Amador Causeway. And feel the adventure for this epic spirit? All cheap, delicious eats, and ultimate comfort food, the national dish, and more. How do we get around? We'll show you the tricks. One city, 12 hours, almost everything free, zero excuses. This is your DIY layover Panama City. Let's go. Alright, here we are. Before we dash into the jungle or the snacks, let's talk about Panama City and its airport PTY. Tocumen International is basically Latin America's mega hub, where half of the continent is seen to be switching planes at any given hour. The good news? It's clean, modern, fast, and you get out of here quicker than you can say, "Where's my gate?" And the Panama City? Oh, it's built for layovers. Everything's ridiculous close. In less than 20 minutes, you go from airport runway to the rainforest runway. From migration lines to monkeys, from baggage claim to beaches. It's like the city planner asks, how do we make this place where travelers for 12 hours can feel like they did 12 days? With a cheap transportation, easy access to nature, historic neighborhood, world famous engineering marvels, and food that slaps harder than a jet lag, Panama City is a layover you actually want to have. As bonus, it uses good old US dollars. Now you know why we're here. Let's get moving. Now, the escape plan. If your layover is 6 hours or less, here's your budget power move. Jump onto the Panama Metro right from the airport on line number 2. Tap your credit card and head to St. Miguelito. Transfer to line number 1. And in under an hour, you'll be rolling into downtown near Casco Viejo, all for about 50 cents. Got more time to kill and want to see it all? Usually I like to take the public transit and go down to the city, but because this is such a long layover for me, I'm gonna opt for a car rental and then do as much as we can. So this is a shuttle to the rental car. Check your bags to your final destinations or use an airport luggage storage. Within a 30-minute drive, take us directly to our first stop. We're hitting the Metropolitan Natural Park, and we are going right now for one critical reason. This jungle oasis in the middle of the city closed at 4:30 p.m. No daily dally. But first, fuel. We are going to grab a quick, delicious, and a local bite. For those of you who's really scared about eating on the street and getting food poisoning, there's a lot of local places. I'm talking a full meal for less than $5. That's your proper adventure fuel costing less than the airport water. So let's eat and then conquer this jungle. Follow me. This is actually my first time eating a full meal here. Come with a drink, and this is actually lemonade. It's pretty good, legit. Okay, bon appetit anyone. Trail starts there. But you have to go and get the tickets out inside the office first. It's only $5. What I recommend when you come in, take a photo of the map of this park because it's gigantic. If you get lost here and miss your flight, guys, I can't help you. Be warned. Let's get going. The park covers 570 acres, which is huge for a city, but not enough for you to disappear forever. Don't worry, you'll find your way out long before your next flight. I'm a very lucky man. Wow, this is actually quite steep. Take a look at this. Holy smoke. This park is home to 220 species of birds, which is amazing because I can't even name 5 without Googling. Panama's birds come in all colors, sizes, and personality types. Yes, sloths lives here, but good luck spotting one. They move so quickly that even if one crossed the trail this morning, you might catch up with it sometime next week. There's more. Holy smoke. Now I'm really low on batteries. This is one of the few places on earth you can find tree wasps that look like a heart. There is a rumor said that if you do manage to find one, like right now, you'll find the love of your life and forever be loved and happily ever after. My God, I'm so tired right now, I can't really think properly. Now I found it, I can find the love of my life. I don't know. What do you think? Is that enough? Post your comments below, please. Okay, this is it. It's good timing because the rain just started. The ranger told me once you reach the summit, you get a panoramic view of the entire city, the Bay of Panama, and even the shipping lanes leading to the canal. It's like a nature and city took a selfie together. I do see the city alright, but canal, not so much. I'm going down right there. It's called Senderito Trail. I think I pronounced that correctly, not so bad, forgivable. You know, thank goodness I got my boots today. If I wear slippers, I'll be like so dumb. So, you hike through this beautiful jungle and wait, is that an airplane wreck? Did someone have a really bad layover? Look like I found another crashed debris. I think this is probably from the same airplane, and I think over here, most likely is the engine. Yeah, pretty tough. Don't worry, it's not a crash site. It turned out this whole park used to be a US military base. The plane is just a leftover part from the old days, like a piece of forgotten IKEA furniture that nature decided to keep. It's not a tragedy, it's just Panama way of saying everything get recycled. Even old airplanes become a jungle gym for monkeys. Didn't talk about like 2 hours, more like an hour and a half for the whole thing, so it's not bad, it's doable. Let's get going and rock and roll, shall we? Looking at. Oh yes. Next stop, we are cheating the system. In just 20 minutes, fingers crossed on the traffic. We are going to the best kept secret for seeing the Panama Canal, the Pedro Miguel lock. Okay, let's shut the car off. A reason I'm actually taking you guys to this particular site is the one that's a mere forest. Is packed with tourists, and there might be a lineup. That's also pretty expensive to get in as well. But over here, you don't mind the barbed wire right there. You get to see pretty much the same thing right there. You see that boat moving right now. And the best part is parking is free of charge. You can also get here by a bus. It's like 20 minutes ride from the old city center. Oh, look at that! Oh, all right, come on. We have to have a look. You see that right now? Why is it a secret? Let me break it down. 1. No ticket lines. 2. No closing times. And 3. It's absolutely free. Even parking won't cost you a dime. Take that, tourist trap. And honestly, we need to enjoy it before Donald Trump finds out. Because the moment he does, he's probably going to buy it, trademark it, and turn it into Trump Canal View Resort and Toll Plaza. So we are going to conquer it now before he gets here with gold elevators and branding team. Move fast, people. If that ship is not enough, we have another one that's coming right ahead. Oh my God, that one I think is an absolute beat. Oh, shoot. Here's a little fact to pop your brain. The whole thing runs on gravity and rain. That's right, they use the water from a giant man-made lake to lift the 100,000 ton ship up and down. Basically, it's the world's most powerful bathtub. Now, is it perfect? Well, there's a little sacrifice. The view does come with a slight fence obstruction. Think of it as a nature's way of saying you pay what you get for, and you pay nothing. The Pedro Miguel lock has been operating since 1914, meaning it has been lifting ship longer than most countries been playing organized soccer. Unlike the multi-step Metaphors lock nearby, the Pedro Miguels adjust ship in a single giant lift, making one of the simplest and fastest parts of the canal system. After passing through here, ships cruise straight into a massive gallon lake, which is the world's largest artificial lake when it opened. The most difficult thing for me doing this layover is not the language issue, it's not the crazy traffics, but just absolutely heartbreaking to see all these old people risking their life of putting themselves in dangers, selling little snacks and on the highway and in between cars. It's just absolutely heartbreaking. These are seniors that's supposed to be retired. So what I'm going to do is I want to support the local, and when safe, and once again I said when safe, I'm going to stop and buy something. I was driving, I see there's a huge truck along with a bus. Hey, I want to join the fun, right? So what happened is I came in and I see the wheels. The wheels? Yikes. I think all these people, they are waiting for a ride. So without being said, let me see what the condition of it. I hope everyone gets to go home soon. On the way to Casco Viejo, I witnessed one of the most Panama things ever. While cruising down the highway and suddenly I see a whole group of people standing behind a tiny minibus. I'm thinking, did the driver just abandon ship? It's like they tried to beat us to Casco Viejo on foot. And the best part, everyone was just chilling on the side of the highway with a huge smile. It's like the most normal Tuesday ever. When a bus breaks down, no one panics. People just wait, chat, and long before a random bus pulls up, open the door, and everyone piles in like it's the most natural thing in the world. No Uber, no apps, no dramas. Just good vibes and public transportation teamwork. Alright, onward to Casco Viejo. Look like I just found free parking here. Now, most of the street here, parking is free, but here's the thing, it's first come, first serve, especially in this area. Oh my goodness. But I'm very, very lucky because this time of the day, the municipal parking right by the city hall here is free because all the workers have already left. And they, parking attendants, those old lady right there, welcome me in. From free parking to soul cleansing zone under 3 minutes. That got to be a record. This is Metropolitan Cathedral. Not just beautiful, it's historic, dating back to 1700s. Took a whopping 108 years to build. I mean, my DIY project takes me a weekend and I'm complaining. That's some serious divine patience. And get this, it's built with seashells and corals. They mix it into limestone, so entire magnificent structure is basically held together by ancient Panamanian superglue and prayers. Alright, let's go inside. My soul can use a quick refresh, and I heard Wi-Fi in heaven is excellent. Inside this cathedral, two extraordinary lives come together. Here, devotion to Saint Marbel Lacoute runs deep, the Lebanese monk known for miracles, healing, and life of humble prayers. Visitors come to this very spot to see his intercessions and find peace. And nearby, the relic of blessed Carlos Acutis are displayed, the young millennials who use his love of computers to share faith with the world. Different eras, different callings, yet both remind us that holiness can rise from silence or from a computer keyboard, from a mountain hermitage or from a digital age. In this cathedral, their story meets and continues to inspire every person who walks through these doors. It's the largest cathedral in Central America, which explains why stepping inside feels like walking to holy air conditioning. And don't worry, no matter what you did on your last layover, the cathedral doesn't judge. It's actually not really as hot as I think, but one thing that does get to you is how humid. I mean, after all, Panama is one side Atlantic, the other side the Pacific, right? So surrounded by oceans along with lots of beautiful architectures. Across the city is so many beautiful and historical cathedrals, and I do not recommend you visit them all, but this apparently is right. If your soul needs a little extra cleansing, just 2 minutes walk away is Santo Domingo Convent and its famous Arco Chato, the flat arch. The arch stood for centuries with no support, defying gravity and all the logics. Locals call it a miracle, and so famous that it supposedly helped convince the engineers that Panama's geology was stable enough to build the canal. So you got a double feature, a spiritual miracle and an engineering one, all before lunch. Now that's why I call a divine efficiency. Alright, souls cleansed, spirits refreshed, let's go and explore the rest of the Casco Viejo. Alright, bargain hunters, you can't leave without a souvenir, and Casco Viejo is packed with shops. But word to the wise, the price tag is just an opening offer. Bargain isn't just allowed, it's expected. It's all part of the local experience, so channel your inner negotiator, flash a smile, and haggle like a pro. My wish for you, that you'll find a real deal. A better deal than Donald Trump ever made. May your haggling be legendary and your souvenir be cheap. Now, go get them. It's quite a contrast. We can see this is like left the way it is. Maybe it's historical, that's why I didn't want to repair it. And as opposed to over here, right in between, boom, a brand new renovated thing is a hotel right here. So you get to see the contrast before and now. If you think the architecture behind me looks a little bit French, Française, that is correct. I believe it is the Embassy of France, given the fact that there is a French and EU flag. Welcome to Plaza Francia, known as the Front Square, aka the place the Panama say, "Merci France," even though things didn't expect as planned. This plaza honors the French attempt to build the Panama Canal back in the 1800s. And by attempt, I mean they give it their best shot. Then malaria, yellow fever, and engineering problems said, "No, monsieur." But hey, without French starting it, the American won't have finished it. And Panama won't have the canal we marvel at today. So round of applause for the French ambition. You'll find statues, plaques, and giant obelisks toppled or rooster, because nothing says French pride like a giant metal chicken looking dramatically over the ocean. Très magnifique. And for the grand finale, head up the stair to Esteban Huertas Promenade. Now, it isn't just any walkway, it's a name for the Panamanian general who was a key figure in the country's separation from Colombia. So you literally strolling through history. But the best part, this beautiful promenade is built alongside the old Las Provedas, the vault, which is originally dungeon and storage chamber. So you're snacking and shopping on top of what used to be a prison. Talk about a plot twist. You'll find local artists ready to draw your portrait and plenty of souvenir stalls. And remember, the golden rule. The price is just a friendly opening offer. Bargain like a pro, and you might need those skills if you ever can be locked in a vault. artists on the street, and you know what I will always do? I know this will probably get bankrupt me, but hey, we have to support the local artist who's doing this on the street. I'm going to vote with my wallet, and good old American dollar is always appreciated. Well, how about that? So, I wish I had more than one hand, but here you go. Let's make some difference. Give a little bit of change and make a little bit of change at the same time. Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Thank you so much. See, this is a great way to basically advertise your restaurant, but at the same time, it's also a traffic menace. Anyways, I am looking for a restaurant. The reason is we cannot leave Panama without trying out their national dish. Surprising part is it's harder to find than I thought. Okay, food rule number 1 for your layover. Resist a certain call for the touristy restaurant inside the old quarter. The views are great, but the prices, a total wallet massacre. You have to hunt like a local. We are pushing a few blocks out of the main square where the real magic's happening. Local joints where a full delicious meal costs less than a fancy coffee. We are talking about under $5. The thing about having a car is you can get from place to place to place really quickly. Downside, there's so many nice street side eateries, like where locals eat. There's no parking. Seriously. So I'm going to go with a safe option guide because this place, Chinese buffet, safe enough, not Chinese, is they have their own parking in the back. But if you're really hungry and your stomach is a bottomless pit, listen up. One of the best deals in the city is a Panamanian style Chinese buffet. Yeah, you heard it. A glorious cart-loaded paradise of value. Alright, my stomach is growling. That is impressive. As for our grand finale, welcome to Amador Causeway. It's a perfect last stop because, unlike everything else in the city, it never closes. I'm not here to sleep. I want to make the most out of it. This is 24 hours. It's a nice little island that you can drive to, roughly about 15 minutes away from the old city. So let's have a look. Look at that. The view stays open, the breeze stays free, and even some snack stalls and souvenir stands keep going late into the night. Like they are running out of Cafe Fierte. Fun fact, this entire castle was built using the excavated rock from the Panama Canal. Yup, Panama looked at the mountain of leftover dirt and said, let's build a road with an ocean view. And just like that, Amador was born, recycling the Panama Canal edition. It's actually really nice to be out here this time, the breeze. Also, it's not as humid as well, so that really helps. There's a couple timing in the late 70s, early 70s I would guess. Still selling souvenirs at this promenade. I did bring a carry-out this time around. I don't have any room, but if you could, support the local economy and support the local business. This is actually really cool. It's actually made from seashells. I got no evidence that this is made in China, but I can be wrong. Another fun fact, the causeway links 4 islands, once used by the US military and now used by tourists like us hunting for snacks, souvenirs, and Instagram validations. At night, the whole place feels like magical. You got the Panama City skyline growing like a budget-friendly Dubai, ocean wind blasting away your stress, and couples walking around like they are in a music video. You can rent a bike, grab a street food, or pick up some last-minute souvenirs, yet still bargain, even at night. So sit back, breathe the tropical breeze, and enjoy the final stop, Amador Causeway. Proof that leftover canal rocks can create something absolutely beautiful. remember I told you earlier that I actually really want to try one of those street stalls. Now at nighttime like this, there's not much of a traffic, so I parked my car over there on that side, and then I wanted to come and see what they are eating. So you have one here. Right next one is right down here. Okay, I'll be honest with you. That one, like this time at night, I don't think I can really eat it because it's like fried, it's really greasy. Wow. Amazing. Okay, so I think we have
Igual, de 3.50 te dije.
pretty much the same. It's late. The city is quieting down, but my mission is just the beginning. I made a promise. I am not leaving Panama without trying out their national dish, Sancocho. Finding this bowl of legendary stew at this hour, is turning out to be the final boss of my layover challenge. After exhaustive search on the Google map, I have found it. It's right here, and apparently it's open 24 hours. And see if I have the luck tonight to at least get fed the national dish before flying off. Whoa, perfect. Muchas gracias. And finally, the infamous chicken soup it is right there. Holy smoke. They serve it with bread, except for they butter it up, as you can see. What this is it is the official national dish of Panama. A hearty stew loaded with chicken, yuccas, and corns, and given its unique, vibrant flavor by a special herb called calanchos. Locals swear as an ultimate comfort food, a cure for everything from a cold to a rough night out. It's a bowl full of Panamanian soul, and I need to taste it. Wow. I'm just getting him to make it full, so like I don't want to give the airport car rentals any reason to basically ding me for anything. There you go. And off we went. Okay. And just like that, our 12-hour layover in Panama City is officially over. We hiked the jungle, crashed a free view of Panama Canal, dodged the traffic, bargained like a professional hustler, ate like locals, hunted Sancocho like it was a rare Pokemon, and cruised the Amador Causeway like we own it. If that's not a productive layover, I don't know what it is. Now, before you spring back to the PTY like you are late for the Olympics, here's the deal. You are taking the public transportation, plan about 1 hour from the old quarter. If you're in a car, it's 20 to 25 minutes. Only if Panama's traffic isn't in one of its dramatic moods. Wherever you choose, show up at least 2 hours before your flight. Don't test your luck. Rumor has it Donald Trump is so jealous about $5 meals and free canal views, he's considering buying the airport just to charge an exit fee. Now, if you excuse me, I need to find my gate before someone builds a Trump hotel in front of it. I think it's this way. Thank you for tagging on this whirlwind adventure. I wish you a smooth flight, safe journeys, and a luggage that actually arrive at the same airport you do. Until next crazy layover, thanks for watching. Adios.